Hey, what's happening, folks? Larry Milburn here, and I am super excited to have you here with me today to talk about an incredible new bundle that came together for podcasters between Shure and Focusrite. Now, if you haven't heard of those two companies and you are just getting into podcasting or just getting into the audio world, they have been around a long time. They make incredible products, and for the two of them to come together and create such an incredible value in this awesome little bundle makes me really excited. So full disclosure here, this video is sponsored by Shure, and I want to thank them so much for reaching out. And I just have to say that anytime I can find gear or pieces of tech that will help people get their content out there faster, more efficiently, and certainly for a lower price point, I am all behind. And it's funny because this kit is basically what I started my podcast with, and it's just an updated version of that 4 years later that they've come out with. They didn't do the bundle when I started. I just happened to pick these pieces separately after I did some research. And I gotta tell you, I've been using these pieces of gear the whole way through for the last 4 years, and they've never failed me. And so I'm very excited to show you these pieces today and get you started podcasting. And let me just say, if you are on the fence or you've been thinking about starting a podcast, you don't know where to start, you're not sure about the gear, don't let the gear get in your way. You can start podcasting right now on your phone if that's what you've got, if that's easy for you. But if you've got a few bucks to spend and you want to come in at a level that just sounds great, that's going to keep you going for a long time, then you got to check out this bundle between Shure and Focusrite. Also want to let you guys know, for the first part of this video, before we get into the bundle, everything you're hearing in here is done on the Shure Lens Hopper microphone. It's a mic that I use on all of my commercial shoots and everything. It's awesome, but I wanted you to hear the difference between an on-camera mic and what you're going to hear when we plug in the SM58 and start this thing off. So, without further ado, let's get cracking, let's get into it. First up in this bundle, you are going to get yourself the Shure SM58 microphone. Here it is. It's beautiful. It is a work of art. I can't tell you the number of albums this thing's been on, live concerts, podcasts, you name it, this mic has been a part of it. It's durable, it sounds good on just about everybody's voice, and it's gonna last a long, long time. It is an XLR microphone, meaning you need to plug it in using the included XLR cable. How awesome is that? Shure goes out of the way in the CN bundle to give you a 25-foot XLR cable that you will need to plug your mic in to the Focusrite interface. You also get a mic clip, so you can screw this onto an arm, a tabletop mic stand, plug the mic on right there, and you're good to go. You get a cable tie, branded cable tie, very nice. You also get a carrying case for the mic and the mic clip. I don't know if you can fit everything in here, but you're gonna be able to get most of it in this little kit. And you get, of course, a fancy Shure sticker. Who doesn't want one of those to put on your gear? You know, just one more thing about this mic. I started my podcast with two of these things, and 4 years later, I'm still using them. I love them. They are great. Like I said, most voices are gonna sound amazing on this mic with little to no treatment. If you're not an audio geek and you don't know how to use EQ and do all those things, you don't have to worry. You plug this in, it works. You can throw these in your bag. Probably should keep it in your case for, you know, longevity's sake, but you know, if you ever dent the grill, this is called the grill, you can always change out this grill. They make them readily available. You can get them in different colors. You can do all sorts of things with them. A great mic, a great place to start. All right, next up, you're gonna need a way to monitor this incredible sound you're hearing coming from these microphones, and Shure takes care of that by giving you the Srh440 Headphones, made for studio recording. They are well built, they are light, yet they're durable. They're super comfortable. I popped these on for a while. I listen to some tunes. They have a nice little bass response to them, so you get a lot of that bottom end, which will complement the microphone well. And they're just super comfortable. They've got great padding around the ears, great padding up here, so good for any situation. If you notice also, there is no cable coming out of here. Shure has cleverly designed a detachable cable that you plug in here, and that is not going anywhere. One turn and it's out, and that's a really nice feature. At the other end of that cable is the 3.5 millimeter jack. Shure includes a 3.5 to 1/4-inch stereo jack so that you can just put this right on here, twist it on, and now you've got more versatility by using it with your Focusrite or in another machine that takes headphone out and uses a 1/4-inch jack. Finally, you get a fantastic carrying case for the headphones right here. Everything fits. You can take it on the go, plop it all in this case, throw it in your bag. All right, last up in this bundle is the Focusrite Scarlett 2i2 3rd generation audio interface. This is what makes everything else come together and sound incredible. Focusrite has been around a long time. They've been making preamps. Those are the things that make your voice sound awesome. And they really came up with a killer product right here. So you basically have a USB audio interface, 24-bit, 192 kilohertz. It works right off a USB-C now. The original one, which is this one, all right? This is the 1st generation. I've been using this thing for 4 years. Is the old kind of USB right there in the back, you can see. And they've just kind of cleaned it up. In fact, if you can see the whole new unit, this top one here, this one is the new one, and you can see if there's no glare, it's even smaller than the first one, which is kind of cool. Brushed aluminum, so it's durable, and it's got little rubber feet on the bottom so it won't slip. And the best part about this whole thing too, it's USB powered, man. You plug this in and you're good to go. Laptop, iPad Pro, you can use this with your iPad Pro, or of course, a Mac Mini, which is what I'm using in my setup, or anything like that that takes USB. So it's USB-C to USB-A, but of course you can get all different kinds of connections if you need to do that. So again, I've been using mine for a very long time, and I'm psyched to jump into this one. The new feature that I noticed too on the 3rd generation is this little button that says Air, and we're going to check that out. But basically what that will do is it gives you a bit of a brighter, more airy sound, and sort of pushes the highs for a bit more clarity. So we will do a little before and after A/B of that thing. So listen, what do you say we jump in, get it all together, and see how things sound? Here we go. We're going to switch over from the lens hopper microphone right now. And welcome to Roadie Free Radio. So let's go through very quickly what's going on here. Again, the SM58 is plugged in with an XLR cable down into the Focusrite 2i2 interface. As you can see here, I'm getting a signal. And this is the great part about this unit, right? Is that it's so easy and intuitive to learn that you just take, if you can see these, this dial, this is called your gain dial. You can tell when I turn it down, I've got nothing. I got nothing. And then I come back up, and there you go. And you kind of want it so that you've got a constant green signal going the whole time. And if you bring it up farther, you'll see it starts getting yellow. It starts turning a little orange and red. That would be bad. You want to stay out of that zone because that means you're clipping. But around -12, somewhere right in that zone, gives you a nice, perfect bit of audio. So you've got your instrument button right here, which if you're using an instrument, a keyboard, or something that plugs directly, maybe a guitar you want to plug directly in, you hit that switch. That tells the Focusrite, hey, he's going to use a guitar or a synthesizer or something else like that. So you have your 2 inputs. You've got this 48V button, which is phantom power. Then you have the direct monitor button right here, which is used to toggle between monitoring your recording software, mono input, or stereo input. This big monitor knob here controls the volume coming out of your speakers, while the smaller headphone knob controls the volume coming out of your headphones, as well as the headphones plugged in right there. And then, as I was saying before, what you've got on the back are your 2 stereo 1/4-inch outputs to go to your monitors and a USB output. All right, so let's take a second and go back to the instrument and air button here. We don't need the instrument button because we're not plugging in an instrument, we're plugging in a microphone. But we do want to check out what it sounds like when I hit this air button. And I imagine it's just going to be a little bit of a difference. So let's see. We'll start talking, and we're talking, and now we're talking, and we're talking. And it should be there. It's there. Hello, can you hear a difference? I can hear a little bit of a difference. I can actually hear. There it is. Yeah, I can definitely tell there's something going on. It's a little bit more open, I would say, and a little bit more clear than it is if I've got it off. So we'll finish up in the air position. Why not? I will just show you right here really quick in Adobe Audition that right here you can just kind of see it's grayed out right now. Here it is. It popped up and it says input 01M. That would be mono. Where'd you go? Scarlett 2i2 USB input 1. So it was literally that simple. I just popped this on. It showed up in my list of devices that I can select. And that was it. I started recording. And, you know, again, let's just talk about the sound of these headphones. They sound amazing. There's a nice deep resonance to them. This mic is great. So there it is, folks. That is the Focusrite and Shure bundle, including the SM58, the Scarlett 2i2, and the Srh440 headphones from Shure. Man, it is a killer bundle. Thank you so much to Shure and to Focusrite for letting me make this video and for sending me the gear. I really appreciate it. Thank you to you guys for watching. If you like this video, I'd appreciate it if you hit the like button and hit the bell so you get notified. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. I hope you got something out of this video, and please jump in and start podcasting today because it's changed my life. It's been a blast, and I know it will do the same for you. So until we meet again, this is Larry Milburn from Roadie Free Radio. See you next time. No roadies, no rock and roll.